Hi everyone, it's Louise from Lulu Purple. Today I'm going to be showing you a mixed media canvas. So first of all, I'm going to use my modelling paste through a Tim Holtz stencil called Lace. I'm using quite a thick layer of modelling paste as I want quite a lot of definition and texture. I leave my modelling paste to dry overnight, and the next morning I use my matte medium and some scrap bits of paper and I stick them onto the canvas. I use my heat tool to speed up the drying process, and I then use my matte gel and some tissue paper at the bottom of the canvas to create some more texture. As you can see, I did stamp out my words on some tissue paper and stuck it down with the matte medium. I didn't show you this bit because it gets covered up completely, so I have to re-stamp my words on some cardstock. I am now going to use my modelling paste and some metallic micro beads from Creative Expressions, and I'm going to create a bit more texture at the bottom of my canvas. So I'm going to put the modelling paste onto the canvas and then stick the micro beads into the modelling paste. I then leave the canvas to dry overnight. I am now going to use my Inktense blocks, and I'm going to use some bright colours and just do a wash onto some cardstock. I am now going to use some small butterfly dies and cut these out of my coloured cardstock. Now that my canvas is all dried, I'm just knocking off all the loose micro beads, as they do tend to go everywhere and things will start rolling across your desk, like my tidy tray I put down and it just started moving by itself. I'm now going to use some white gesso to give my canvas a base coat, because I don't actually want the beads to be black. Once the gesso had all dried, I did use my Inktense blocks to start adding colour to my canvas, but it didn't quite work how I wanted it to, so I am now using my distressed paints and I'm going to add the colour with these. When I'm blending two colours of paints together, I put down my first layer, which is the yellow, with one paintbrush. I then use the orange on a separate paintbrush. I then use a clean paintbrush and a little bit of water just to blend the two colours down the middle. I will just show you the first two colours and then I will skip to the end. So once I've done one layer, I then dry it off and repeat it again until I'm happy with the colour blend. As you can see, I have now added all my colours to my canvas. I have printed off a load of butterflies onto a sheet of white cardstock, and I'm using my Colour Soft pencils to colour in the butterflies. I am now going to use the Paper Artsy Stamps ETS05, and I'm going to use my black archival ink to stamp the words onto some white cardstock. I am now going to use the Sue Wilson stitched banner die, and I'm going to cut my words out with this die. I am now going to use my antique linen distress ink, and I'm going to use the blending tool to colour in my banner. I am now using Vintage Photo distress ink to go around the outside edge of my banner. So here I'm using my Colour Soft pencils to colour in the gaps on the letters. I'm now going to use my sticks to foam pads on the back of my banner, and I'm just going to use a small bit of glue as the canvas is quite textured, so I want it to stick properly, and this is the Cosmic Shimmer acrylic glue. So now it's time to add the butterflies, and I'm using my Cosmic Shimmer acrylic glue to stick down my butterflies. As this took quite a lot of time, I'm just going to show you bits of it so you don't have to sit through all the boring process. So I'm using my Faber-Castell Pitt pen, the dark sepia, just to go around the outside edge of the large butterflies so that the white cardstock isn't showing, and I'm using my bone folder to give the butterflies a bit of movement. I am now going to use my SIG Wink of Stella glitter brush to add some sparkle to my butterfly wings. And that is my canvas all finished. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. If you have, please give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Links to my website, Facebook and more will be in the description below. Thanks again for watching, and I hope you got inspired.